I feel like you say this about everything, really. Drugs show you lower numbers and give you a false sense of security that isn't really happening in the body. Is that exactly what you're saying?
Yes, because let's talk about the cause of those clots in the heart. We're talking about it's mostly caused by inflammation in the wall of the blood vessel that causes it to open up and form a clot. And lowering the LDL cholesterol could reduce the degree of lipid buildup into the wall, but you're going to get invasion of lipids going into the wall, even with a low cholesterol, when you have more inflammation and when you have more lipokines or adiptokines. The adiptokines that are coming off the fat supply is it's poison.
Are you making up these words?
Yeah, making them up.
Lipokines and
cytokines, lipokines, adiptokines, but it's the adiptokines.
Are you making them up?
No, I'm not making it up.
Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay. Leptokine. All right, tell me about the kinds. Is this fat?
No, just talk about adiptokines.
Okay, adiptokines.
Just one kind.
Okay. Just one kind of adiptokines.
Now, here's what I'm saying to people. I'm saying your body fat, particularly your visceral fat, is not just fuel on your body. It's dangerous metabolically active tissue. Your body fat is secreting poisons into your bloodstream and causing heart disease. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people eating like vegan diets or healthy diets, if they're still fat on the body, they're at risk of having a heart attack. Fat on the body causes heart attack because fat is dousing your blood vessel, the endothelial lining, with adiptokines, which inflame the wall and drive cholesterol through the wall of the blood vessels into the plaque, drive the production of plaque.
Okay, tell me if I'm right here. So visceral fat is the fat outlining your organs. So it's the fat in the body that can be causing blockages or this or that. Is that true?
Yes, you have two types of fat: subcutaneous fat that you can pinch around outside of your abdominal wall, and you have the visceral fat that's internal into your organs, that's around your heart, around your liver, around your kidney, and the visceral fat also is dumping lipids, or it's into the bloodstream, into the portal blood flow around the liver, which produces more cholesterol too.
So visceral fat's dumping fat into the bloodstream, which then is causing high cholesterol.
Yes.
And is that why high cholesterol and do high blood pressure go hand in hand? Because it's I figure
here's what I'm saying. I'm saying if you take a statin drug to lower your cholesterol, you're still dumping adiptokines into the bloodstream. You're still having inflammation.
Yeah.
You still have oxidized LDL. It's just lowering one of the 10 risks. And because you lowered 1 10 risks, you're not going to have a heart attack. As a matter of fact, if you think you're getting protection from that super low LDL, you're probably going to be worse off because you think you can cheat more with your diet. And then you're going to have a heart attack.
Right, thinking, oh, my drugs have me covered. That's
I'm covered.
why
My blood pressure's good. My cholesterol's okay now. I can just go have a steak.
Totally. I got my high cholesterol in check so I can keep eating that LDL and saturated fat.
Right. And look at the new guidelines by the jerks running our government.
You love them.
That say that, we might as well just eat more red meat and beef tallow and full fat dairy. So when you eat saturated fat from animal products, it gets even worse. Because the saturated fat from animal products causes more lipemia, more flow in the blood. The fat in the blood remains there longer when it's saturated. It hangs out longer, and it's able to cause more inflammation and damage to blood vessels.